Hello everybody, hope everyone is doing well today. I don't know, I don't really have much to jaw about. And after being so bad about making content, or getting progress, I just want to get into it again. Because I also want to see if the cluster got done. Whenever I can actually get to the game to actually start logging in. Or I'm just gonna have technical issues. That's not good. My hosting service is having trouble even connecting to their server. And here I thought the only servers going down were Steam's because of Silksong. Personally, I'm not. I like the look of Silksong and Hollow Knight. I'm not a. The closest game I play to. Okay, now. Are they just having issues again? The closest thing I get to playing games like Silksong is like Rogue Warrior, or Rogue Legacy. Sorry, wrong thing. Rogue Legacy, which I do own Rogue Legacy 2, and I would like to go through it at some point. But I need to get a actual control pad and get used to it, because I can't. I tried streaming back during like the early access of Rogue Warrior 2 or Rogue Legacy 2, and keyboard I could not control with keyboard with enough finesse, so I was hoping a gamepad would work, but I don't have a gamepad, and being a long-time PC player, it does take me a little while to get used to a gamepad. But I would like to go back to that at some point. Okay, so it looks like the whole routing of my server provider was down for a second. That's weird. I mean, it has happened in the past. So. I did just restart the server, so it should be good for a while. Let it pull data from the server a bit faster. That should be about all directions. Hello, it's Original MaRul, and welcome back for some more FTB Interactions Remastered. Yesterday I had to do a short stream because of just family obligations that I was going to do. And today, let's get back into it. It looks like I'm full of ender pearls and slime. Also the question if the cluster got finished from yesterday. It's still in processing. Where is it? Okay, it should be in... It should be in this, but did something... I never set this to extract. And then I need the other ore real quick to get this started. It's this one. Back with the bolts. Oh, that one's there. Did I just not flip it? Yeah. There it goes. Ooh. Get the cluster done, get the infinite power source. That's gonna be a nice start. Okay. What should I do with these slime balls and ender pearls? And part of me just wants to dump these slime balls over, or dump the ender pearls over here for now. There we go, the cluster's done. That's filling up, nice. Okay, get the cluster. Ha. Energy cluster. I have it set up so it doesn't get filled with energy. And here we go. Another in-game quest complete. Pack into the pack quest completed. Infinite AE energy. So now this should be completely able to stay powered no matter what. Both of those should be connected to literally infinite energy. Clean up those of metadata. Shouldn't need this anymore. And then what rewards did I get for that? Oh yeah, just giant storage cells. I mean 64K storage cells. There we go, clusters. And infinite energy done. I do need to do all the infinity armors. Which can just be shoved into the assembly machines. This is going to be the last thing I can make. Which is funny. Oh, I need a wetware mainframe. And that has to be in a UV, EBI, soldering alloy. The research station. So yeah, these are on the same, pretty much on the same level. I do need to get neutronium finished. And I do need 2 draconic cores. How many shards do I have left? 4, okay. Do need another 16 of these. And then I need upgrade these. Priority 4, I need 5 Draconium. So I need 20 Draconium awakened. Hopefully I have enough Draconic for that. Or Draco. I'm going to turn these from single item. And I forgot I need stars as a base, right? I'm guessing it's only going to do one at a time. Yeah, I could set this up for auto-crafting. But it does run pretty fast. Oh, did I empty the batteries? No, it was probably just a server hiccup. Okay, there's 4 of those. Or... Chaos Shard. Or Awakened. This one's probably going to take a little while. Okay, what's the next thing to work on? Yeah, might as well just melt these down too. Yeah, I've used up about half the Draco. What was I using for that? Yeah, no, that's definitely a losing proposition. There was something I found. Was it just the flute? I think it was just the dragon bone flute. It was just annoying, or dragon flute. It's just annoying to make. Frozen dragon egg. Hmm. Yeah, that requires dragon brick. Dragon nest, small pile draconium dust. Yeah, that's tungsten. Oh, where was it? There's the siren flute. The dragon bone flute. Bone, iron rod, medium covalence dust. Which dragon eggs just had Draco? If only I could produce hearts. I probably could. Let's see. Finished? Yep. And that's another quest checked off. And I'll need a second one of those for the final quest. Ultimate Stew. Chuck that in there because it's good for everything. And a chaotic sharpening kit. I wonder if that does affect speed. Flint. No, of course I don't have flint here. Is it 3 or 4? It's 4. No, wait. It was 3. Okay. To forge. So it's currently 2841. Yeah, it doesn't increase speed. Should increase damage though. This is currently what? 19.24? Nah. Doesn't do anything worthwhile. I'll keep it for now. Should make infinity tools. Chaotic core. I do need to go find my artifacts. Did put a teleporter on it, didn't I? Some of these. That's Luna. That's the Void. There we go. Warp station. And you should have both my artifacts. Yep. I want to make sure I don't lose these because they are hard to make. I'll put them over here for now. Da-da-da. High performance computer array. I was working on this. Liquid vanadium gallium ZPM power. This should have ZPM. These two should have ZPM power. Can I make it with this recipe, or do I need the other one? Nope, it's only 7 things. Besides the liquid gallium. There's the data stick for it. This was the reason to keep this around. Blocking, let's just not show it. Dielectric PCB coolant. Five buckets. I'll need to make that. And then, was it molten or liquid? Probably liquid. Yeah, liquid vanadium gallium. And how much does it need? Eh, 1.5 buckets should be fine. So now I need to get both those in the system. PCB plus distilled water in a mixer. PCB. Phenol dust and chlorine gas in a chemical reactor. Yeah, that should work. And actually, I'll probably put it in that one. And then this was a mixer. Yeah, HV, good. I'm gonna move those around because I'm not sure that mixer can handle fluids. I don't know if it's set up. Okay, and then from there I need biphenyl dust. Toluene and benzene. Or oxygen and benzene. This one's easier. I need it set to 1. Chem reactors. I need one that can do program circuits. And then I need okay, get that crafted up, and then I need to do liquid vanadium gallium. Oh, it already knows liquid. Then I need buckets of both of those to put in the fluid maintainer. And that should actually be everything. Now will get me the ability to make the start of high performance computer arrays, which I need with the research station to make the bigger stuff to make bigger stuff. Or the better researcher to make bigger stuff. Or higher grade stuff. High tech. Such a pain. See what's all in production. That's just waiting on iron. That's crafting circuits. That's just making more sodium persulfate. That's making more sulfuric acid. Yep, I think that's all good. And this is probably hot. Okay, that's not done yet. Oh, I didn't put it on. Alright, get this set up in the maintainer. I want to keep 3 buckets of this. And make 1 ingot at a time. I think the other stuff is listed as hot too, so I don't want to do that just yet. That's enough soldering, right? No. This needs to be like 3 now. There we go. Weird. Good, I have enough for that. I'm short on liquid antimatter. That means I need to set it back up. Okay, something's messed up there. Okay, that's backed up with lubricant. It's full of acetic acid. Time to track down what I messed up. Yeah, it looks just busy. Making sulfuric acid. I needed to set up a dedicated sulfuric acid production. How much more does it need? Let's see, where's that maintainer? I wanted to craft bigger recipes. Craft 10,000 at a time. Now it's making plastic. Yeah. All because I'm trying to jam too much through one machine. Lubricant, benzene, biodiesel, hydrogen sulfide, radon. Yeah, I'm only down to 277 buckets of antimatter. I guess go try to get that set back up. Alright, everything's still here. I need a piston. There we go. Now let's get these out of here. Can I put this back in the tank? Or I guess it's just gone now. Good enough. Let's see, I want... transceiver. I'm going to switch this out. Oh no. Receive. There we go. I'm just going to use clear glass for up here. Build this back out. See if I can remember how to do this. Which spot does it pick up from? Okay, it doesn't seem to pick up from there. Maybe that's correct. Wait for the next cycle. See if this starts working again. Yep. Just want to build this up just a bit more. Oh good, the bone flutes are done. Now that's got data in it. Ugh. I think I'm out of stone actually. Hopefully that stays a bit more stable. I do want to upgrade the power. There we go. So now it's coming from two different parts. Because that's usually why I think it failed in the past. Go back home. Make sure I set this to get rid of excess antimatter. I need another expansion card. There we go. So that should slowly refill the system with antimatter. Decent amount of starlight. I think everything's doing good. Oh, that still didn't get done yet. I should probably just set up a new chemical reactor. Oh, it says it's currently crafting. Anyway, I should get a new chemical reactor anyway. I've had extras just sitting here. Oh yeah, I have programming cards. No, should have made this a dual interface. Or no, I needed a fluid interface. I guess just attach a fluid interface here. Yep, but we do need to take a break here, and then we'll be back. Okay, back to it. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was setting up a new chem reactor. And I needed fluid. I'm just gonna put it here. There they are. Always takes me a second to see fluid conduit. Insert on brown. Extract on brown, always active. There we go. No, PCB. Oh, that's another issue. I forgot to make liquid drives. Add these to the system. What mixer did I put that in? Because I think I know what happened also. Mixer. No, it's empty. Can do cards. Has liquid extraction set up. That seems fine. Let me try ordering it again. Oh, it says there's some in there. Well, that feels like it came out of nowhere. Bucket. Oh, probably because it was... No, never mind. It was stuck in the fluid interface because I didn't have a cell for it. I'm just being dumb. Alright. Set you to be maintained. Let's just make this 10. Yep, there we go. And now I should be able to order research stations without issue. Or, computers, sorry. High-performance computer arrays. Oh, I'm low on metal mixture. And need to set up the uranium rhodium wire. Oh, why is metal mixture so low? Have I just been using that much? Nope, this is paused. Why is... Everything's paused, except for this. Is it having ghosting again? No. You're running, you're not. Okay, I guess these all got messed up somehow. Weird. Gotta set all these back up. Okay, first two are red. And just to make sure I'll set them to strong signal. Okay, then your rhodium, which should just be the next color on the list. Or are you brown? You're brown. Okay, and then this is HSSS, which should be this blue, right? Yes. And then I think it just goes from there. Osmiridium. No, I think there's something else here, because I think that's light gray. Which should be paused. Why is this having issues? Let's see, what was this one? This one is PBI, which should be this one. Oh, this one's light gray, that's gray. That's why I have those messed up. So this one is light gray. This one's supposed to be normal gray. Which, because I inverted it, now it's running. There we go. Now everything should be working again. And that means now it has to wait for metal mixture to build back up. Yeah, these are worth 25 apiece. Actually, what if I do this? So then whatever bone flutes I asked to be produced should get transferred over here. Yeah, that's still empty. Because I don't think I've even started to flood one of these yet. Yeah, I need to make sure I don't run out of Draco, Potentia. Ignis. What does this stuff need again? Terra, Perdido, Potentia. Perdido, Ignis, Terra, Potentia. Yeah, no, I'm good on all those. Oh, this isn't currently connected. Let's reconnect this up. There's a clean filter. What are we at over here? 17 channels? Cable. Of course, I'm out of glass cable. Do you want to take that out of there? Actually, take all this out. Lock that. Yeah. This should be good. That should start getting bone flutes. If I've set this up correctly, then it should start pulling them out. Yep. Ascension melt. I could also start dumping stuff over here. I do still need to work on some sort of overflow device. It's just so hard. Because there isn't a essential level emitter. Yeah, and then those should get transferred over. Probably need to make another junk drive. Okay, still waiting on metal mixture. But then I also needed uranium, rhodium, durahide. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Okay. Uranium 2x. This set to 2. And then how do I make the ingot? It has to be mixed. And this is why I was hoping to keep my hands on 238, but it looks like it got all destroyed. Oh, and this has to be in a ZPM mixer. Yeah, I haven't made a ZPM mixer yet. ZPM mixer 3. Let's try crafting up one of these. Naquita alloy rotor is all I need. Rotor. Okay, wait. Get that crafted up. Almost got all the infinity blocks for that. TBI, that needs neutronium. Yep. All needs neutronium. Americium, Nequadria. Americium needs the Mark II reactor. Lutetium, chromium, lutetium, silicon, lanthanum. Lanthanum is stuff I've got stored away. Bucket of neutral matter per if I want to just make it. Ruthenium, trinium, americium, neutronium. Sure, I'm gonna need some of that too. Yeah, these two things are gonna be the hardest tech-wise. Let's see. I should be able to make you, right? Did I already teach that? No, I should real quick. Large tungsten fluid tubes. Let's see, do I have one for large pipe? Yep. Nope. Just completes it by doing that. Damn it, I accidentally penned it. Okay. Neural processing unit I'll have to do eventually, because I need that for the tech for those, and probably this. I don't want this to do this crafting chain. Conium, wyvern, living, binding agent on, what was it? On an iron helm, which has to be made from a leather cap. Do I have any armor, iron armor laying around that I can heal up? Oh, there's some pants. Oh, that I anchored. That might not work. I might have to find some other leather pants. That's not the right stuff. Yeah, I don't think there's much in here. Could go snooping around. I didn't know that, but I'm also at pretty much the end of the pack. I actually want to try that, because that could have broken something really early on. If that's the case, so let me check. Because I used to play the really old version of that was always 4 blocks high and it didn't change. And the reason the mod author originally made it 2 blocks was because people could put teleporters in there. And it made the key an even more broken item. Oh, yeah. Wow. I did not know that. Yeah, that could have broken this pack for exploring really early. Because what you do is you put a teleporter in here that can go both directions. So, like, now I could easily put a Botania gateway in here. And then you use the key to teleport to this room. You use the gateway to teleport wherever you want. You teleport back to this room. And you then use the key or this to return to where you use the key to continue exploring. The next time I use this mod, I'll have to remember that. I was looking at Dark Star. Which way was I going to go? Search for a new dungeon real quick. Ah, running into mountains. It looks like another dragon den over there. There we go. This should be one I haven't messed with yet. And it's actually, it looks like it's all underground. Make sure there isn't an easy way in. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. This island looks like a good spot. Oh, I rubber banded a little bit. Let's see. Get out the flux bow. Still think the cleaver's better. Oh, I took off my fire immunity, didn't I? These are mostly just storage cells. Oh, there's a good chest. There's dragon scale. It's at least a decent amount of free Draco. Storage bus. And this is why I always do regeneration, because you pretty much, at a certain point with the right amount of armor, become pretty durable. Shrinking Charm, Holy Hand Grenade. The most annoying part of these dungeons is the fast Enderman. Some more Viaducts. I could use some more Cryo-Stabilized Flux Ducts. Let's see. Don't think I checked this one over here. 235. Silver. Memory modules. I didn't check that one. More wyvern pants. Some flowers I can't create. Drop off some of the junk. It's just aluminum. Yeah, I think that's pretty much a good chunk of it. Yeah, anything I need is super rare at this point. Yeah, 235 ore, thorium. Don't need any of that right now. I'm on the edge of sneezing, and it... Damn it. Okay. It went away. Yeah, I'll keep that stuff. Where is... I was there. Get rid of this garbage real quick. Potion of Harming. I do really like this bow. It just sucks that I can't use it on Praetors. Is it in here? Yeah, there it is. Get back to the top. Yeah, dragon there. Like another one over here. Let's try going south. Yep. This one's pretty big. Oh, that looks like where the entrance should be. Except it's covered in molten obsidian. No, definitely can't get through that. Yeah, should be able to dig into it from here. Hey, the large plasma turbine's done. Yep, there was the entrance. Lightsaber, or Lux Saber. Wyvern cores. Just means I don't have to make more. Lily Pad of Fertility. Black Quartz Sword. Nothing. None of the walls generated properly. Ah, something blew up. Let's see. No. Free neutronium that I don't need anymore. A lot of chests over here. Mostly uranium. Item buffer. Iron pants, fluid transfer node. Diamond Cofish. Yeah, got a few pieces of armor to melt down. Because these have a decent amount of Draco on them. Elite Mixer 3. Let's see. What's this looking like? 15 channels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I could put one more here. This is my ZPM line. No, I do want to put it over here, otherwise I'm going to have the same issue I had the other time. I'll put this away for now. Come on. These shoes are almost too fast. Okay, I need interface. Right, 7, 8, yeah. Draconium cable. Item conduit. And now I could put the uranium-rhodium mix in there. Uranium. Needs to be set to 4, so I need to put a card in there. Keep looking in there, but I know the cards are in the system. There we go. Blocking. And how am I supposed to melt that stuff down? I also need to get my hands on some uranium-238. Hot ingot. IV, trinium. Set to 2 if I want to set to argon. I think I'm just going to do 1. Just put it over here in the nice one. Uranium-238. I'm just going to turn off the exporting of it. Because this should be inactive right now, but I don't think that's working correctly. Okay, hopefully that will help 238 to build up in the system again. Let's switch this. I will drain that real fast and kick all these back on unless they're dead. They still got a little bit of rotor durability. Do I have any extra rotors? No. Make up another batch of those. Another trophy. So that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left for in-game quests. I do have to start thinking about growing these. Master circuit boards. Multi-layer fiber, IV sensors, LUV pumps, IV circuit, sterilized growth medium, petri dishes. I'll need a fluid solidifier with a cylinder. Fluid solidifier. I'll just reuse the anvil mold. There's my indestructible chisel. Can I make like 4 blocks? No. Still gonna be a little while before I have enough antimatter again. Because the other way to get 238 is to, what, break down... I thought there was a recipe to... Yeah, spin up regular hexafluoride in a centrifuge. That's not a chance. Could maybe make that work. Actually, how much do I just have depleted? No, I only have regular... That's not good. Regular uranium hexafluoride in the system. Why are you blinking? Because I changed the power source over? The only downside is now that I've got infinite power on the main system, I don't have infinite power everywhere. I guess I could try to see... No, I'm guessing this side doesn't have infinite power. What? I must have used a lot of redstone. You're working on crystals, you're making more europium. You're still working on those. Because, yeah, this is part of my infinite redstone crafting loop. Oh, starting... Or no, that was because the system because the system hiccuped. Now everything got... Some stuff got dumped in there. Probably time to make another junk drive. Alright, but we do need to take a break here, and then we'll be back. Alright, let's see, what was being produced? It's fluid solidifier. Rotors. Crystal. Chips. Yeah, everything looks good. What's... What Waiting on that. Didn't I make one of those? I just wasn't setting it up yet. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I just hadn't set it up yet. Take that off the list for now. I need to get a research setup going. Because that's really, right now, my endgame, the last endgame stuff is all behind this research station setup. Besides the other few things. How bad is this draining? It's keeping up. PBI, you're paused, right? Work paused. Yep, good. Just want to make sure that system was still working correctly. I think everything else is good. Currently waiting on the fluid solidifier for that. I don't even think I need the sky cauldron anymore. Because I think I was only using it for Awakened Draconium. Celestial crystals. Oh, I do need that one celestial crystal, don't I? Yeah, I think there's one celestial crystal I need to refine. Was it for this? No. Troning bolts, energy clusters. Wasn't there something that specifically needed? What was it? Holderum? I'm not good with the this one. Or was it an attuned? Yeah. It's an attuned collector crystal. Zero-point matrices and the 0-point photonuclear fission chamber. Which I don't really need. I don't think I'm going to make this. Even though I worked so hard to find the parts, the special item for it. But I might have to do the collector crystal for the matrix because that's the easiest way to get enriched liquid enriched naquita for I have to make some more diamantine if I'm gonna make the quadratic fuel. But I do need a Mark III. I don't need to worry about it unless I go all the way to Mark III reactors. I think I'm going to be fine on my nitro-infused setup. It's been holding out pretty well. Should probably just set up even more of these. Yeah, it's slowly filling up. That means I'm not using more than I'm producing. You can change that. Give it some durability here for a second. I do this. Perfect. I could excavate this a lot easier now. Because I was debating putting a whole bunch more engines, or turbines down here, combustion turbines down here. What are these running? Are these 4X IVs or are these... Yeah, these are 4X IVs. So I could switch these out for LUVs when I build them again. Yeah, because these are LUV battery buffers. Now it's full. Okay. Most of this is just old junk. High performance computer array. Uranium hexafluoride. There's 46 buckets of depleted over here. Maybe that's my problem. I moved that over here and now it's not working to turn it into 238. Fluid drives. Yeah, now I'm getting a little bit of 238, but that isn't much. That was only 46 buckets of depleted hexafluoride. Yeah, so that's only 46. Da, da, da. Regular into those two, but I want mostly depleted. And that was in a centrifuge. Do I have an open centrifuge? Compressor, chemical reactor, centrifuge, yeah. And then I have the $238. I mean, right now I just have it if it gets put into the system. Yeah, just handcraft a bunch of this. $300. And the enriched will go back over here automatically and get turned back into more hexafluoride and depleted. And then the system will produce more hexafluoride. Alright, that will restock some 238 for me in the short run. I just got to keep an eye on matter because I'm not producing a bunch of neutral and charged matter right now, but I do have over 6,000 buckets. Oh good. Sap's been collected. Yep, this is still running okay. Actually, it looks like it's caught back up on wood. Good. And all the extra sap's getting put in the system, so when I do use a lot of wood, I can at least keep producing Phyto Grow. Stage 2 Phyto Grow. What's taking you so long? Oh, you're probably stuck behind the rotors and these. Okay, you're still crafting processors. You're just making a lot of HSSE. A little bit of europium. Yeah, because it's needed for the crystal processor, crystal chips. And then that's that big order of 238 I just started. Okay, so that all looks good. What else is missing here? Oh, rhodium. I mean, the easiest way to get palladium or rhodium is just to do this. Split some palladium plated or rhodium plated palladium or whatever it's called. Split that back down. Inert metal mixture. Yeah, make a junk drive. Actually, I don't need to make room. And then just the runed obsidian, or chiseled runestone. Do you want to grab that, since that's what I'm currently working on? Because that will definitely go into the system. There we go. Now the overflow chest is clean again. multi-layer fiber. I don't think I have that in the system. Yeah, I just have fiber reinforced. I can go into the new chem reactor. Put that on my to-do list. This has to be done in an LUV circuit assembler. Elite Circuit Assembler 3, I think it is. Then that's the ZPM one, which I don't have yet. Elite Circuit Assembler 2. Damn it. And then I need the chemical reactor again. Yeah, I'm holding on to a decent amount of persulfate. Yeah, this can be done in HV. And then I need the ZPM, which I don't currently have. Can I make... Where's the circuit diagram? I need to be able to make UV circuits. I need to upgrade to crystal. So that's another circuit board I have to produce. Crystal processors. There we are. Elite circuit boards. Crystal PC, CPU. SoC. Yeah, but that has to be done in ZPM. What's the difference between these two? Oh, tin or soldering alloy. Back down to the Elite 2. I'm guessing I need at least the crystal CPU. Grade crystal chip through a lime lens in LUV. Ugh. I think I already have engraved crystal chips set up, right? I need laser engraver, but I need an LUV one. And do I already have a lime lens set up? Blue, cyan, glass, gray, green, light blue, pink, yellow. Nope. That'll be a new color. So I'll have to produce a lime lens. Oh. Good to take a stretch every once in a while. Yeah, I need to probably start putting more and more processing downstairs. Or start building it up. What's this sitting at? Is this really only sitting at 7 lines? Yeah. Okay, so I could put a lot more just right here. And build this up another layer. LUV. Get a whole new battery box. Transformers. There we go. Battery buffer. And it uses terrasteel cable. So let's see. These are 4 high, 1, or no, 3. If I start like here. Could maybe make that work. Or should just put it on the same level. No, this is at 1 more. Because I'm pretty much going to copy what I did underneath it. And I'll need to order up more terrasteel. Time to expand the base more. I was putting it off for too long. Hmm. Oh, these are getting calcium. Sweet. So I do have something breaking down. I was worried I was going to run out of matter. This is all scrap. Almost 1/5 of the way to free matter from that. I don't know, scrap really isn't worth it. I should just dump all this into a trash and stop worrying. I don't know, it doesn't take that much energy. Why is this not being transferred back? Me in. There's something messed up over here? Don't I have an antimatter drive? Oh no, I was using the tank. Okay, that's why that's backed up. I need a drive for that. There we go, that should fix things. Good thing I spotted that. Because yeah, this is how I was getting antimatter before. So I did have a bunch more antimatter. Yeah, I can't make a ton, but there's another 8. Okay, you're making me that. I have a bunch of random stuff queued up. Actually, I'm almost out of processors. You're making more sodium persulfate. You're waiting for probably this to get done. Nope, that's waiting on something else. What do you got? You're still waiting on circuits. Because circuits are really slow. That's probably going to wait on circuits. That's still being produced. Batteries. Yeah, everything's waiting on everything because everything else is in the way. Okay. I don't really have a good idea on how to increase. I mean, the only way to really increase circuit throughput is just to slap down a bunch more high-grade circuit assemblers. I'm out of crafting CPUs. I have to wait for stuff to craft down. Oh, no, I'm out also short on inert metal mixture. I'd have to set up another printer. I don't want to do a bunch of platinum sludge. Could set up some more material replicators. Yeah, otherwise I have to do platinum sludge. Problem is I don't have a good spot for these. Guess I could try building another one over here. Because then I could just pull the signal over. Is this still keeping up? Yeah, basically. Palladium dust got done. Yeah, you're producing calcium and stuff that I need for other things. Uh, what do I have inert metal mixture set to? It's this one? Only 1,000? Let's make that 10,000. I feel like I'm going to be going through a lot more of it. Because, yeah, not only did it stop being produced, but I also just ran... I had just such a small buffer set up. What did I need for the research station? I don't even think I've set it up yet. Should have enough of both of those. Did I already make a thing for this? Doesn't look like I did. Yeah, I don't think I've done this already. Did I put it up here? Yeah, there's the research station. Oh no, not that. The interface. Why is that not showing up? Research station. Trinium foil. Set to 10. Of course I need another metal bender already. Did this get cleared out? Yeah. Surprised, it should have been putting antimatter straight into the trash. Oh well. It's 160 buckets. Metal bender. And then yeah, I'm just really just stuck behind inert metal mixture. And I don't know if I want to set up a bunch more production or what. Because I've also been trying not to set up too much matter printing, matter to whatever I need, because I don't want to accidentally unbalance the kind of delicate production I have going so far. I mean, I am sitting on 6K, and it only needs a few 100 milliliters. Actually, I think I get 3 per 100 milliliters of each. Crystal processor. Yeah, really I should for each tier that needs a circuit assembler, I should just set up a circuit assembler with that circuit. Because these are the ones I can currently produce. And once I get that, then these are the ones I can produce. And then that has to be made in a UV assembly line. Card. Interface. Pattern. Blocking mode. There we go. Trinium foil. Yeah, I think I'm just going to call it here and let that inert metal mixture build up. Hopefully I'll have a decent amount by tomorrow. Because once I get this, then that gets me the Mark II. Which will get me the Americium... No. No, that's Americium Plasma. I just need Americium Liquid. Yeah, so I'll need to set up Liquid Chrome and Lutinum. And then I'll need to also set up Liquid Neutronium. $16 to 2. 2. I need 144 for an ingot. Yeah, I think that's tomorrow's struggle. Getting to setting up another one of these reactors. But until then, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Thank you everyone who came and watched live. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. It does help, and it does mean a lot to me. But I hope the rest of your day goes well, and I will also see you next time.